Yeah, well, look suitably impressed and eventually take out the piece of paper with the name on it. It's like, oh, did you ever encounter anything about this fellow?
No, it's not the name. It sounds like one of their names, but it's not one I've come to account of. They tend to all sound the same after a while, don't they? You know, too many
Well,
vowels and too many extra letters in there.
uh,
Um, it might
You
be
would
something
you?
in the library though. Are you
um,
are you members, by the way?
well, well, we're
Fast
considering
talking,
joining. Like I
yes.
said, we're considering an expedition.
I happen to be the treasurer. You see, I'll be able to get you in for you know a reasonable fee for the first year. Um, of course, any gifts or donations from your own expeditions you can donate will come off the cost.
That's what, like
Oh,
$20?
Yeah.
oh,
I'm just gonna hand him
No,
$20
I'm
for the
actually going to say
party.
it's $40.
I'll
Oh,
hand him
he's-
$40. That's not a lot of money for me.
This
Yes,
man thinks he's twice as good as a student.
Yeah, this is a $40 for a year's entrance to a gentleman's club.
Here,
yes,
have $40.
I'll,
Just completely
I'll-
nonchalant.
That's per
Yeah,
person.
I
Yeah.
can give him 40 per person. That's not a lot of money for me.
Yeah, that's only for the people who got in though. So
Yeah,
you guys are now members of the Arkham Explorers Club.
Well, you
Remember,
got
I
well,
bribed my way in.
No, you didn't roll bargaining, and you got blackballed.
Yeah.
I know my credit rating was too low, so I just handed the guy at the door a bunch
No, that
of
doesn't
money
get
to
you
let
in.
me in.
No, it doesn't get you
Okay.
in.
I can't get in with that.
I'll pull out
Yeah.
I'll pull out the book. It's like as it happens, I have recovered one artifact of the cult of this fellow already. I'm not sure why it's in Greek. Maybe there's some strange link between the Greece and South America. It could be revolutionary.
Yeah, if it's true. Or it could be. Oh, that's quite an old book, isn't it? I was about to say it would be something that was written later, but that's odd. He kind of flipped through it. I don't speak much Greek, but I would be surprised. This is more than less than
Don't try to
300 years.
speak it. Don't try to speak it. There's some arcane power about it, so just be careful.
Oh, one of those. Yeah, we always have people bringing those in there. The latest spell book they found.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've got quite a collection of them actually.
This is something that would interest me. Do you think I'd
Yeah.
be able to? Perhaps we could work a trade. I could donate this one, and I could perhaps draw out some of the ones that you have to study them.
If you're if you're willing to donate a book at this age and of its rarity, what's this made? What's this cover made of?
Flesh of some kind. It's-
Very, I don't recognise the leather.
Well, books bound in flesh are not uncommon. It's quite a few of them in the library if you go look.
Yes, I just don't recognise it. Yeah.
It could be human flesh for all I know.
Ooh. Yes, yeah. You hear of that, don't you?
Oh, the pagans, they do all sorts of unnatural things.
Yeah.
Well, just
But
one
yes.
provision. I would require that the book of this age be preserved in this location, and also that I would have access to it later. Just
Of course, yes. When we say donated, we don't mean donated, but many people have collections that are larger than their homes, and sometimes you don't want your prize piece just sitting on your mantelpiece. You want it in a nice position where everyone can see it.
They're a lender,
abs-
basically.
And occasionally, somebody gets married and their wife doesn't like the animal heads all over the place, so you have to move them out a little bit until you can talk around.
quite understandable. So, yes, I'd actually be interested in looking over your collection of books.
Oh, of course, of course. I'm going to say that you would have been provided with enough money from to buy your membership. I'm pretty sure you would have been
Well,
given cash.
I'm rich on my own. I have an income of like $13,000, so
Yeah.
so yeah, I got plenty of money. It's like I can just slip him $100 and just like thank you for your consideration. I can do that too,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'd want to go over and look over the books because I want spells. Just have to sort out like the real ones from the fake ones.
Okay. So
So
that's the library. Yeah,
looks like a bar.
Fun. Yeah, it does look a bit like a bar. It just kind of gone a bit weird when I put it to fancy ground. Not entirely sure what's happened there. There are lots of bottles on there, but it's still one of those libraries.
The best
Well,
kind of library.
You drink and most of these things wouldn't have just, ancient tomes. There would be a couple body books in here as well. I mean,
Can I
this
look
is
and
the
see if
1920s.
any of the bottles are chemically interesting?
Well, only if you like getting drunk.
I would
do.
go straight to the bar.
I'll use my chemistry to pick out the most alcoholic beverage out there.
Something called a Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster.
Yep. So
I've
I'm
had
going
a few
to.
cocktails named that, and all of them have been deadly.
Yeah, I'm going to start leafing through these books, see if I can find a real one.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
I find one called Gay Wizardry, and it's like
I'm not
immediately
looking
sent
for
it back.
spells, but I'm going to look to see if there's any more information on this this guy we're trying to find out about.
I found a
There's a
cocktail
lot,
menu, and that's about it.
And I succeed.
Hey, you managed to find something.
Am I there as a guest? I would guess. Right?
Yeah,
Sorry?
I think after we buy membership, we can finagle getting the other people in.
And then we can buy our membership.
I bought a
Everyone's
membership.
a member.
I'm quite wealthy in my own right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're sponsored by someone, it's a small club. They have probably got quite a few overheads, so they probably need as many people as they can get without kind of diluting it down too much.
The riffraff.
I
Yeah.
think the intern. Hey, intern, did you find the spell book?
Spellbook, I was looking for a book about a current research project, right, sir?
Yeah, spell book.
That's the same thing.
You very weird. We all know that spells don't work. We are the enlightened men of modern time.
Well,
Listen,
I'll get a
kid,
spell to work,
we've
and then I'll
seen
prove
some-
that it works.
This I want to see from a distance.
Listen, kid, we've seen some stuff, all right?
We've
Yes,
seen
yes.
things.
You don't know, man.
We
You weren't
think
there.
we think we see things. They totally not real. We just have trouble in mind or something.
Students on fire in the library of Arkham.
Well,
Time to die.
I have no Cthulhu Mythos score, so I don't believe anything. I don't believe any of this still. I haven't had the brain hemorrhage that lets me, understand, the Mythos stuff. It's there. I don't see the grandma in the picture. It's only a vase. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
So
I still can't add notes. So could somebody update the book note to note it's here now?
yeah, can I delete these 20 empty notes?
yeah. Go
I
ahead.
only see one
Yeah.
note here.
No, I'm just getting error messages every time I do this. So
It's all
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Same here.
Fantasy Grounds.
I'm almost curious just to buy the Steam edition so I can have the proper updates.
Anyway, do you actually find something that might be of interest?
Hmm?
Dust Walkers of the Amazon.
Dust Walkers of the Amazon.
Yep.
That sounds perfect.
Sounds like a pulp comic.
That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
It sounds like someone Tintin would fight.
yeah.
I was thinking Doc Savage, but
It's not the newest book. It looks quite cheaply printed. It's kind of one of these things that someone's just kind of written their own book and they printed it out for them and a few friends.
So we're dealing with something that reads like an amateur penny dreadful. Then.
Yeah, it's not the greatest of written, but it's in English.
I am
Is
drunk and perfectly willing to read an awful book. Nailed it.
Do you have any particular passages you like the best about it?
I like the illustrations.
Illustrations. Let me see.
Yeah.
Apparently, the Amazon women haven't heard of clothes. It's brilliant.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, there was some stuff about the guy we're looking for as well. Maybe.
Really?
I'm just knocking back another shot.
Similar, maybe similar. You know, I mean, this is Dustwalker, so I guess there are people like probably a shaman or two in there.
Yeah, it talks about their general, religion. It's kind of a standard ancestor worship one, where people are trying to achieve immortality. Having read it, cover to cover, it's not that long book, probably about 200 pages. Most of it seems to be, kind of corrupted rituals from other Aztecs, but there is talk of. There's only like one mention of Cthullhu, as a name uttered by an old priest who had apparently resided in the same temple for 100 years. He said he was the. He'd muttered something about him being the true god.
Did it say anything about his posture?
Yeah, said gnarled, kind of a hunched old priest.
Hmm.
But it's more interesting is kind of like the afterword almost, which talks about having run into this mentions of this in other places.
Who is the author?
One Percy Delafield.
Percy Delafield, and does it have
that sounds
Delafield or Gellerfield, as in the thing.
Della.
I thought you said
Gellerfield.
Gellerfield, and I was like, that's appropriate.
Yeah, Percy Gellerfield. That's great. He's now Gellerfield.
All right, and the publishing, and the publisher's mark, or no,
it's just it's not marked for a proper publisher. It's kind of almost home printed.
It doesn't even have the it doesn't even have any so there's no institution that published this.
No, it's a real small print. It's probably about 30-40 years old. This book.
Okay.
Yes.
So no mention of the city that was printed in.
Again, no.
Damn.
Tell us more about this interesting afterword, though.
It starts talking about how it was related to other areas and how, since he started studying it, he's run into mentions in a few other places in America. Apparently, he thinks it may have travelled north at some point in the past, with amongst the Native Americans or Indians, as it says here.
Did it come over here and steal our religions?
No, it was always an undercult. But it's kind of he finds it odd that quite often it's popped up once or twice in his studies. Mention of. Unfortunately, it only really gives you Salem and Providence as places it's mentioned. Although it does mention probably quite a good book in Providence Library.
Do tell.
Yeah, apparently the best author on this subject was I've kind of lost his name again. Right, 1 second, random name coming up. I made these notes and I delete half of them. I don't know where, because I do it over the internet and Google Drive. Sometimes delete stuff.
Eek.
Well, I think the difference between deleting and not saving it.
No, the NSA is checking your
Normally it
Google
saves
Drive.
everything.
Alright.
The British SAS are like looking at your Google Drive and
MI6.
purging things. MI6?
They're messing
Oh.
with your Google Drive.
Yeah. In Providence, there's a book called, Ancient Gods of Immortality, written by Mason Moses.
That's
I
a
guess.
name.
Moses supposes.
Yeah. Apparently there's only one copy he knows of, and that's found in Providence.
Now that we have the name, I'm sure a library used to be much easier to make.
Well, we just need to ask the librarian.
In Providence.
In Providence, yes.
We were at the wrong library is the problem.
No, but you've been able to track stuff down.
Yeah, and well, now we're members of a gentleman's club, so...
Yeah.
Yes.
And they give you...
It's a gentleman's club.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can... Well, yeah, a European gentleman's club where they're, old men instead of young ladies.
Oh yeah, old men who also have, probably a very lenient and easy stash of weapons if we, need some to find something like a good old elephant rifle.
Oh. It's good to have friends, so it's like...
Yes.
Like
The annual fees are gonna kill me.
Don't worry, we got you covered. Although, the annual fees when you're immortal might be a problem.
It's when the lifetime membership becomes really worth it.
Yeah.
You people in this belief that you'll become immortal if you find these things in this book, it's fairly weird. Oh well, this is college credit for history class.
It's like, yeah, okay, well, I don't know, anything else we can do here? We'll have a drink and a smoke, and we'll set out for Providence in the morning.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Is it a gentleman's club that has that basically has a couple of bunks for people, people like they had gentleman clubs in London, so they didn't have to worry about hotels?
No, it's not that big a place. Arkham's,
Damn.
If it was London, yeah, but Arkham... The one in London, it's for when you visit London from your country estate and don't want to have to bother about booking a hotel. This is Arkham. If you're here, you're expected to be living somewhere nearby.
Yeah,
If you're here, you stay
in the
here.
city, so.
Remember? Oh wait, no. This isn't the town we own a hotel in.
No.
No, you own a hotel in Salem.
Yeah.
A
We
hotel
could
that's
probably
gonna
buy a hotel in Arkham.
a hotel that's gonna mysteriously have gambling in the basement. I swear, officer, I do not know how those roulette tables got there.
I guess I'll have to fire some of my staff.
I'm a mobster who runs a proper hotel. An above-board hotel, thank you.
Well, yeah, most mobsters did have legitimate businesses.
Yeah.
True.
It's a front.
Or gambling.
So,
Yeah.
so I guess we pile in for Providence?
Yeah.
Straight to the library.
Road trip.
Mhm.
Get rid of the Judas tree as well. Or Jericho tree, sorry. Right.
So apparently we can't close some of these images you've been sharing now for some reason.
I should have just closed a load of them for you anyway.
I know. It just amused me.
Unless we minimize it into a nice little token.
I just minimized all the stuff.
Right.
Looks like a lovely town.
Yes. It seems to be quite a bustling place. Not much like Salem. There's no one here trying to kill you yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep a lookout for old men with gnarled spines.
Okay. So, are you making? I'm sure you can find yourself a hotel fairly easily. Although,
Who's gonna buy a hotel?
if you can buy a smaller hotel,
This isn't
yeah.
Monopoly.
Yeah. I'm not going to let you buy places. No hotel in town is for sale.
You gotta buy Marvin Gardens first before you can put a hotel on that property.
Anyway.
Well, can drop off at the hotel, and unless anything stops us, straight to the library.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so you're at the library, James. If I did this right.
Ooh.
Well, it's actually based off, a nice old museum.
Museum, library, same thing.
Yeah.
They just have different things on display.
The library use adventure.
So, entering here, you're greeted by, a young receptionist.
Hello.
She's not interested in you because you're obviously a scoundrel.
Hey, baby.
It's like, young miss, we'd be ever so kind if you would help us find this one book.
I'm afraid that would be in our restricted library. If you go up to the second floor, she gives you directions. If you speak to Miss Jenkins in there, she'll give you. She'll see if she can organise access for you.
All right.
I'm sure it won't be any trouble.
No, no trouble at all.
Okay, upstairs, down the corridor, past loads of dead dinosaurs and rocks.
Suckers.
One dinosaur with a horribly twisted spine.
Yeah.
And as you walk in, you hear a voice going, a bell rings, you enter the area marked, restricted library. And you do I'll be with you in a minute. And then out from the back, kind of hobbles an old lady. She's bent and crooked. And, kind of shoulders, one shoulder high up, almost sort of hunchbacked. And she kind of hobbles over towards you.
Which one of you is punching her in the face?
Spot hidden on that spine, and I failed.
It's a spine. You can't spot hidden spine.
Oh.
It's a spine. It's there.
Bullet sick and
Fine.
Things you never thought you'd have to say in your life.
Okay, I'm gonna do something a little risky. So, the deadly words, I'm going to say the first one of them, but I'm going to deliberately slightly mispronounce it.
Nothing happens.
Well, I'm wondering if she reacts to it.
Would we need to roll psychology or psychology or something?
Psychology? Is it? Yeah, psychology. Psychoanalysis to heal.
Psychoanalysis is for curing people's
Yeah.
sanity problems, so it'd be
Yeah.
psychology, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No, I made it.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to react. She just goes, what was that, sorry, Danny?
Oh, sorry.
Is Ray trying to get us to punch another old person in the face?
Are the restricted stacks like behind her?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, she's just come out of like a door that's locked behind her.
All right. Well, she's distracted by that. I'm gonna try to like duck down and sneak around a little
We
bit.
don't even need to do that. We can ask her, and she'll probably let us back there.
it's like,
But I wanna keep the
sorry, I
book.
just
We
said
have
something in my
plenty
throat.
of money.
Yeah, we're looking actually for a particular book. The
yeah.
Cults of Immortality or whatever it was.
Cults. Oh, the ancient gods of immortality.
Yeah.
That one.
Yes, yeah, we should have it around here somewhere. Hobbles back. Yeah, disappears for 10 minutes. 15 minutes. 20 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna go after her.
Can we poke around a little bit?
You can have a look around this bit. She's locked the door behind her. This is kind of like the standard reading room.
Wait, can I locksmith the door?
You can locksmith the door if you want.
The door is open.
Oh, I hate the fact that this character doesn't have locksmith. Oh, that makes me physically angry inside.
I do believe that she's taking her time, gentlemen.
Well, hey Jeremiah, could you check and make sure she hasn't gotten lost or died back there?
Yeah, I'll be very quiet, and I will go peek around. What way to do? Spot hidden?
Yeah. And a sneak if you're being quiet.
Yep, I'm doing both of those.
I'm
I'm
just
good
gonna
at it.
hang out back here, my friend.
Can we not have
everyone needs-
9 people come in?
Yeah,
So
Jeremiah.
you've all rolled it now, and you've all failed.
Jeremiah just goes off, and we're all like just crash right behind him.
We just knock stacks over.
You guys in libraries.
She kind of this woman comes around the corner with kind of wheeling a trolley with a book on it. It's like, what are you doing? This is a restricted area. Get out!
Yeah. Yeah, I'll grab the people
Kill my
and pull them out. I was like, sorry, we were just a bit
All right.
worried about you. You left the door open behind you, and you were taking a while.
She didn't. I didn't leave the door. I shut the door. I always shut the door.
I'm pretty
Shut the
sure
door.
you left
No.
the door open.
No, you did leave the door open a bit.
I've never left the door open in 40 years.
You've never been caught
Oh.
leaving the door open.
Maybe you're just getting a little tired.
Maybe. But yes, you really shouldn't be back here. Out.
Yeah, I'll pull them out.
I didn't try to go back.
Well, anyway, it's like, I apologize for my colleagues.
Incorrigible.
Here you go.
Yeah.
But this book kind of put out. It's like, be careful with this. It's quite an old one. It's about 100 years old. That.
Oh, 100 years. Yeah, that's
It
real.
doesn't look. It doesn't look older than a day, though.
Maybe it's well preserved. Like me. She hobbles back with shoulder rolling.
It's
So
kind of ironic considering you're both bound in leather.
Do you actually say that?
I wait till she's gone before I say it.
he says it under his breath.
Yeah, she's deaf enough. She won't hear if you don't say it out loud.
So is it one of those big books where you flip the clasp and you have to use two hands to pull the front page off, or the
Yeah, it's one of
Pull
Pull it off. We're trying to flick through it. Not rip it.
We're trying to borrow the book.
Do you have to do a strength test to open the book?
No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't.
It is one of the locked front leather-bound tomes.
Well, we start going through it.
Well, the moment you open it, you realise something's amiss.
Our
Oh,
page is missing.
Oh no, seems to be all the pages here.
Okay.
But there seems to be a copy of Pride and Prejudice.
what?
It's someone has removed the contents of the book and replaced it with another one.
Is it a different jacket, or is it actually like the same cover, the same exact leather-bound cover?
It doesn't have a jacket. Sorry.
It's a leather cover.
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry about
gonna,
that. My voice was going. It's not a jacketed book. It's kind of all stitched in together. Someone's had to cut it out and then rebind. So this wouldn't have been a quick job.
I'm gonna.
A 30-minute job?
No, this would take days.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to see if I can call the old lady back,
Yeah, she'll hobble back in.
and
Yes.
I'll point this out to her and say someone has defiled this book.
What? She kind of flicks through the book, starts flicking even quicker. You're right. Who could have done such a thing?
Well, obviously this took quite a while. So who was the last person to check out this book?
She starts going through her records. The records weren't very good until I got here, but no one's taken it out since I've been here. It's not really a well-known
we
book.
can rule out it back to like the 1840s, maybe.
Not quite that
Well-
far, but 1880s.
Well, somebody could have just broken in and taken it.
Well, that, or and put it back, or that, or somebody who used to work here got to work here so we can get his hands on this book and do a, and checkout type deal.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Where's
check
your
it
copy
out.
of Pride? Where's
How old is the copy
Pride
of
and
Pride?
Prejudice?
It's very old, but the spine of the book is shaped like a Joshua tree.
That's one hard to open book. Does it have a
How
Joshua
would you
tree?
even open that?
Does it have a Joshua tree filigreed on the side?
No. But yeah, this seems to have been done a while ago. There's plenty of dust on the box, so it's not like someone's done it in the last few weeks.
So I guess the last person who was trying to get immortality, or was doing research and saying, did that on this book.
Either that or Jane Austen is secretly like an immortal wizard.
What were those letters of the submissions with the JH?